Okay, for this lesson, you will need your red book open to page 14. Your cheat sheet can go over page 15. And of course, you can have a pencil, and we are going to get started. So of course, we're going to start with our scale. And the rhythm we're going to use today on our 1-octave B-flat scale is T-T-T-T-ta-ta, T-T-T-T-ta-ta. So let's do it. Let's get a foot check and a back check. We want to make sure we're blowing faster air when the notes get higher so they actually come out higher. Okay, so give me a foot check, a back check, and 1-octave B-flat scale, T-T-T-T-ta-ta. 1, 2, ready, go. Of course, you can always pick what rhythm you like to do for the scale when we're not playing together. So start thinking of ways you like to play the scale. My cat says hello. All right, we're going to look at number 55 for flutes only. Okay, this song uses pedal tones. Pedal tones means you always go back to the same note. Unfortunately, this song, well, not unfortunately, it's for flutes only, so there's no track to play along with. So the only thing we can do is play together. So let's see if we can figure out the pattern. First of all, we're going to check if there's a repeat sign for number 55. I don't see a repeat sign. So let's say the notes for 55. I'll say the notes and do my fingers. All right, here we go. 1, 2, say the notes. B flat, C, B flat, D, B flat, E flat, B flat, F, F, E flat, F, D, F, C, F, B flat. So we can see that at the beginning, the first part of the song, the pedal tone is B flat. We keep going back to B flat. Once it switches after the repeats, after the breath mark, our pedal tone is F, and we keep going back to F. So let's try it. Just looking at where the breath mark is, I actually think this song's supposed to be pretty fast. If you're supposed to play the first 8 notes without taking another breath, we're not going to go that fast, and you'll probably need to take another breath, but that's how we can tell that that's actually a fast song. And they give us a little clue. Under number 55, it says, for higher notes, make your lip opening smaller and direct your airstream higher. What they mean is you should smile more, right? So loose, tight for high notes. And instead of blowing down, we want to aim the air a little bit farther up. I wouldn't worry about that. I would just worry about blowing harder, and the air will naturally go up. All right? So let's try it. For flutes only, if you need to write in notes, you can pause and do that. Otherwise, we are ready to play. Give me a foot check and a back check. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so you can work on making that one go a little faster, but let's turn, well, you don't need to turn your page. You can just slide your cheat sheet over to page 14. So now we are looking at page 15. Page 15 does have some new things at the top of the page, and we're going to start with the slur. So look at the top of the page. It says slur. Slur is a curved line that connects 2 or more notes of a different pitch. The reason they underlined different is because if you remember what they wrote about a tie is a curved line that connects the same note. So you wouldn't move your fingers on a tie. However, on a slur, that means the note changes, but you don't do a T sound. the note changes and you change your fingers while your air is going. So we're going to work on that right now. So let's have a look here. We got a little bit of a glare. Let's see if I can fix that up for you guys. Yeah, okay. Cool. So 2 regular notes. You don't even need to know what 2 notes these are. Let's make it, let's do it easy because we'll do one that only has 1 finger. So let's say D and E flat. Let's play a D and an E flat right now. Ta, ta. Okay, so D, E flat. Okay, my tongue starts and stops each note when they're 2 normal notes, and there are 2 T sounds. If there was a slur between D and E flat, that means you blow and switch your fingers. So can you try that? Give me a D, E flat, ta. Okay, of course you can go back, you can do a lot, you can have, slur doesn't have to be 1 note, it could be 8 notes under a slur. All that means is you keep blowing and you don't ever do a T sound, you just change your fingers at the exact right time. Okay, so obviously some of the notes slurring will be harder than others, right? Like B flat to C would be hard because it's a lot of fingers. Not. So your fingers actually have to move like a big machine. So let's check out number 56. 56 is called Warm Up, and this does have a play along track, so I will leave it for you. Okay, we'll say the notes. There's no way to really say a slur while you're saying note names. So just as to clarify, I'm going to hold this up for you guys. Okay. So in the first measure, there's only 2 notes. Ta. Now we have to put 3 notes under the slur. Ta. And then it's 2 notes. Ta. 3 notes. Ta. So anything that's under the slur, under the curved line, you tongue once and move your fingers. Now this is when it becomes really important that you move your fingers at the exact right time, because your tongue is not starting and stopping the note. Your fingers are actually starting and stopping the note. So let's say the notes for 56. 1, 2, say the notes. E flat, D, E flat, D, E flat, D, C, D, C, D, C, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, A, big breath, B flat. Okay, now the problem is if you weren't ever using your tongue and you were just going, whoo, whoo, you were never making the ta sound, so there's no way you're going to make a difference between ta, ta, and ta if you weren't making the T sound in the first place. So you really need to make sure you're making a T sound at the beginning of every note, and then whatever happens after that, if it's under a slur, you just move your fingers. If it's a regular note, you make another T sound. Okay, so let's play number 56. And actually, this is the song you're going to record for your homework because we really want to make sure we understand how to do the slur. If you need to write the notes under this before we play, you may do that. We're going to play right now. Give me a foot check and a back check. And here we go. This is number 56. Warm up. 1, 2, ready, play. Big breath. Cool. So what I'm realizing as we're playing this is that the hardest one is actually D to C, right? So you don't hear. I can't even do it and not move my fingers at the same time, but D to C is going to be the hardest slur, okay? So keep working on that. When you feel good about it, you can record it for me, and of course there will be something for you to record for your scale. So I can't wait to hear your videos for number 56 warm-up.